Welcome back to what were we supposed to do? What were you supposed? We're not looking at a walkthrough.
No. This is the finale of Socrates. In this episode, we actually realized that we should have been sent to the comedy realm. So we're gonna get transported there after like those good puns like, really take off, and we're gonna debate Chris Farley and Lucille Ball on comedic timing. True story. How are you doing out there? What do we call our I'm gonna start calling them nostalgies.
Nostalgies?
Nostalgies.
How you doing, nostalgies? That's so dumb.
I know. That's exactly why it's perfect.
All right. So, what was I supposed to press more things?
Yes, you're supposed to
press more things.
Yes.
Challenge more things.
Something about lying. I don't know.
Lying, keeping lying categorically immoral. Well, I'm gonna say that. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Hold on, just a moment. Kant, you claim we should never lie about butts. That telling the truth is a categorical imperative.
Indeed, it is the prime example of one.
Right, and you also claim that we must follow the imperatives without fail. Is that correct?
Correct, Herr Jones.
Well, that's interesting, because using only those two facts, it seems already we're in a worrisome place.
Oh, I had Chinese food for dinner, man. I'm feeling all barfy.
Mine was kind of verpy.
Verpy?
Yeah, like when you vomit a little. Yeah, it didn't totally
you get
come
a little
up.
bit of like the sludge in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like try to choke it down and keep your dignity as a man.
Yeah, have you ever had like a verp that was so intense, like everything came up into your mouth and you had to chew it and swallow it back down?
No, but I've had a verp that was so intense that it came like up in the back of my nose and I had to like suck it down like boogers. Like that's the thing that can happen.
That's something. That's something. But there's no denying that there's some situations in which the truth can be deadly.
Like talking about your verps.
Situations where lying would be the better thing to do.
Yeah?
Let's see. It's Let's say one was sheltering fugitives from an oppressive regime, keeping them hidden from the forces that would persecute them. This is really weird, considering I just played Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. It seems to me that keeping them hidden is clearly the right choice. You would want us to blab to every person who shows up at the on. This strikes me as empirically wrong.
Oh, interesting. Now the arbiter is now also
a who?
Is Indian.
Everyone is a who?
The term is Indo-German.
Do that in an Indian accent.
Nix Quitzen Wiederbeat.
That sounded more German than when you were actually trying to do German.
Apparently if I do an Indian accent,
it sounds German. Right. You can swear in German all you want, but I have a point. Earlier, you stated the things which need qualification cannot be the origin of morality. But your prime example of an imperative just demanded qualification. Well, what do you have to say to that? Kant. Doesn't the intention of protecting these people also have value? Even from your perspective, this law seems far from Universal Studios Florida.
Motherfucker, I'm all prepared for this.
Nonsense! Just glare.
Germanic nonsense.
Jeez.
Excuse me, I have to go take my morning walk.
Kant fled. He ran away.
Socrates Jones used scary things.
Yeah.
He just walked off. He does that sometimes. Do not worry. Oh wait, that's you.
Oh, you're back. Or should he be a poo too?
Sure.
Oh, you're back.
No. Indeed, my morning walk is complete. Morning walk. Chick. Is there even a morning in the understandable realm? No, there isn't.
Way to cut me off for making that joke again.
It is unacceptable. But regardless, back on task. Socrates Jones, your counterpoint you gave me earlier were false. This one, should that lie, stands as universal. Despite your objections, there is no doubt that the lie in this situation would be immoral. Categorical imperial sound is absolute without qualification.
But, he's seriously standing by his position? Is he even allowed to do that?
Man,
I mean, don't you need a fedora to do that?
Oh, God. Harry, stop being such a pain in the ass with your kind of bonnet fedora thing. Anyway, remember, Herr Jones, consequences are irrelevant. It is only our intentions that matter.
I intend to be a good guy by murdering your face off.
To become too invested in an individual scenario is to undermine the sanctity of thought. Once a maxim fulfills the universality test, it can be accepted as a categorical imperative.
You didn't tell me this was going to be on the test.
At that point, we are obligated to obey it. Always.
The universality test?
Ja, the method through which we discover and verify categorical imperatives.
Ja.
Ja!
Like Ja Rule.
Jane. Which is later in Japanese. As if somebody's leaving.
This has been your random fact with Snake for the day.
Indo-Japanese German peon. Peon. I gotta add a little bit of Europe in there because Europe got itself up.
Tell me about the morality test.
Okay.
The morality, the booty test.
The booty test?
The booty test.
Oh, well, you gotta throw a quarter against the butt.
I hate you.
And if it bounces, imagine a world in which everyone follows the maxim behind their actions. If a contradiction or irrationality arises, the maxim cannot be moral. And there we go. Explain the universality test. Check. Okay, hold on a moment. What the heck are these things you keep checking off? I've created an agenda. All these tasks which I need to accomplish are presented upon it in sufficient detail.
The events of this debate are on your agenda? How is that even possible?
Careful planning. Wisdom, Socrates Jones, is organized life. And an organized person should be asking me questions right about now.
Right. This is getting harder and harder to deal with. I can't present something I don't understand. I don't understand shit about what this guy's talking about.
Neither
but
do
I'm not sure how much longer I could go. I've got to find something and quick.
You totally shouldn't ask for clarification on the third statement.
Totally gets... What do you mean by this? Also, I accidentally right-clicked.
It's fine. Essentially, in every situation where someone is faced with the choice where they could follow your maxim or not, they would follow it. This is the world you would be imagining.
Is this the third statement?
No, that's the first statement.
1, 2...
There's no third statement. You lied to me, not walking memory! Shit.
Oh god, do we have to think? 1,
We have to think.
2, 3.
No, okay.
Okay.
It's clarifying. A contradiction is a situation in which your maxim defeats itself. This is one way an idea can fail the universality test. An irrationality is where your maxim would create the world that is worse for the wear. That is the other way the universality test can be failed.
Huh. Interesting. All right.
Added some new statements.
Let's see. New statements, not things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not things. You added some new statements. Mm-hmm. Contradictions are maxim which is inconsistent with themselves.
Let me see anyhow. Let's see. They're making something.
I'm gonna let you think on this one because we're almost at the end of the episode. I don't want any fight cons, but like a bare knuckle boxing. If you're in like a really spirited debate, could it be like bare knuckle braining?
Like chess boxing?
Yeah! Have you seen chess boxing?
I love chess boxing.
Oh my god, it's great!
It's the best. If you guys haven't looked up chess boxing, just look it up. It is a round of chess followed by a round of boxing followed by a round of chess over and over again.
And you either win by KO, judge's decision, or checkmate.
Checkmate. It's so great.
I want this sport to be more popular because it's stupid and brilliant.
Let's see.
And you totally shouldn't like do something with the statement about intentionalism. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, maybe that. Oh,
there.
wow.
Right, yeah.
You're such a
was
genius.
Great. It was fantastic.
Immanuel Kant. Oh, that's you. Shut. I thought he was just yelling his own name. I'm Immanuel Kant.
Like I'm Pokemon. Anyway.
Immanuel Kant. Check.
Immanuel Kant. What is the one thing which, from the very beginning of our discussion, you emphasize above all else?
Intentionalism, of course. What we will is far more important than what we make.
Right, that's what I thought. And that's fascinating. Because checking for rationality sounds a whole lot like assessing the consequences to me.
Wow?
You claim we cannot will a world that is worse than the one we have now. But the fact is, the very act of how the world would be gives weight to the consequences. You'd think that you would throw this out, but instead you have this as a key step in the universality test. Determining whether or not your maxim is a categorical imperative is thus a fundamentally consequentialist procedure.
Oh, snap!
Consequentialist.
Nonsense! I
This is not on my agenda.
No,
oh wait,
me.
that's you.
This is not on my agenda. It is most impractical.
Everyone's just saying it. Hobbs is like, this is not on my agenda.
This is not on my agenda. Socrates,
This is you, yeah.
I demand you stop at once.
But surely you see my point. It's quite ironic, don't you think? I have no moral compass. The process which creates more rules for your intentionalist ideals relies so heavily on assessing consequences. You talk about internal contradictions for being grounds for failure. Well, here's a grand one for you. The universality test would fail itself. He did a nice little turn.
He did.
He didn't do that in any of the other
No,
ones.
because this one's like real important. Because Kant is insufferable. Incredible.
It seems to me that either consequences matter or your method of choosing ideas is incorrect. So which is it, Kant? Which part is wrong? Either way, it seems pretty devastating to your ideas.
Dun dun. These your thoughts so disorganized. Order. I need direction. I need to be. Have my philosophical constructs thrown into question. Check. You have done an excellent job here. I would be lying if I said you had not given me much to think about. Perhaps a decade of silence is in order. Silence and thought. Off Winterson, Javier Air Jones. I nailed it. Fucking killed it. Oh boy, was that Bambi's mother? Because I killed it. Shit.
Yeah, I think you did. I guess this is all we're going to get out of Kant.
Oh, next time on No Nostalgia Filter. Chapter 6, unless it doesn't pop up. There it is.
There we go.
Next time on No Nostalgia Filter, Chapter 6, where we fight, I don't know, Immanuel Fig Newton.
Have you ever seen Team MMA?
Oh my god, is that the thing where two guys fight at the...
That's the thing where 10 guys fight another 10 guys.
What?
It starts out interesting, but ends up with like 7 guys kicking a guy while he's down. It's the most hilarious thing ever. I'll show you some after this.
Oh my god, I want this in my life. We'll see you next time, folks.